Hey everyone, we are back with another Sci-Fi Friday review on Saturday, and we're going to do this week's a little bit differently because we have two season finales, and one of them might be a series. Well, actually, they both might be series finales.
Both could possibly be series finales because
Yeah.
neither one's been greenlit. So
yeah, I think probably it's pretty likely that Defiance is over. I don't think it's going to get renewed. The ratings were pretty bad, so
it felt like a series finale.
Yeah, it really did.
It very much did.
So starting our first video for the Sci-Fi Friday review on Saturday is going to be on Defiance, the Season 3 finale. And it really did. It felt like a series finale, but it felt like a good series finale.
Yeah.
So last week's episode of Defiance, it ended with Kinsey holding the baby Luke and just drooling and
sniffing
it and full on about to feast on some child. And Daytak comes to the rescue, which we kind of thought last week, and I kind of anticipated, seeing like Daytak standing in the doorway with, the hero moment, and then the credits would roll. But no, we get the Daytak hero moment first thing in this episode, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Daytak, he has that spike thing that comes out of his super arm, and he stabs Kinsey in the head and pins her to the wall, and she can't get loose. So my first question was, what is that spike made out of?
Yeah.
Because Kinsey is like super crazy strong, and for her to not be able to free herself from being pinned by it.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty strong metal.
Yeah, or something, because it looked like bone, but I don't know. Like I couldn't really tell. Yeah, but it's not a question that ever gets answered. It's just something that piqued my curiosity. Okay, so they've been hinting at an Alak-Irissa relationship basically all season, and it doesn't actually come to fruition here, but it is like sprinting in that direction.
Yeah.
If there is a season 4, that is coming.
Yeah, because Alec is definitely interested. Arissa's a little bit harder to read than he is, but she did kind of seem a little interested, and if nothing, she definitely wants to be close with him because she absolutely adores his son.
Yeah. But I do think she's interested in Alec.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially their interaction at the end of the episode, where it's like they're talking about Luke, but they're really talking about each other.
Yeah.
So I definitely think Irissa reciprocates Alak's affections. So if it does get renewed, I do think that is forthcoming.
Yeah. Now, one of the reasons why this felt like a series finale is because a lot of storylines wrapped up. Mm-hmm. Like, Amanda and Stama have had this really tense relationship, and when Amanda gets cut, Stama comes over to change her bandage, and they kind of have this moment, and Stama basically just says, I messed up, I'm sorry. Like, she apologizes for it, and it almost concludes that story for them.
Yeah.
Like, their story's been kind of getting more tense, and this really kind of concluded it. Like, quickly, but concluded it.
And especially so when Amanda rescued Stama and the rest who were being abducted by the Omex.
Mm-hmm.
So they formulate this plan to blow up, to sabotage the Omex ship, and Doc Yule and Nolan, Irissa, and Daytak. Is that everybody?
Yeah. Amanda was supposed to go,
but
and Irissa had to take her place because she got cut across the stomach.
Right. So they go and they're going to sabotage the engines and everything and cause it to not really self-destruct, but just...
yeah, kind of. I mean, they were going to overheat the engines and it was going to explode.
Right.
Basically. And what was great was, like, as a viewer, it was very obvious that Doc wasn't coming back from this.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that.
Right.
And then, once Daytak and Irissa start plugging her into the machine, Irissa realizes that she's like, you're not coming back from this, are you?
And she really couldn't. As a character, she's done so many terrible things just this season.
And they brought the vet in. So, like, we've been waiting for this moment. You can't have 2 doctors on a show in a small town like this that's only had one.
Yeah.
You knew that something was happening to one of them, and they've been building his story.
Yeah. It was kind of obvious that he was going to be the replacement.
Yeah.
If it moved on to a season 4, he was going to replace Doc Yule.
Yes. Now, the plan was to go and blow up the ship, and, Kinsey tries to foil it and gets taken down. Actually, Nolan's the one who takes her down, which was kind of awesome. I didn't want, Yeah, I wanted somebody normal to be able to do it.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping for a confrontation between her and Arissa, actually. I wanted Arissa to finally, come through her unwillingness to fight and have to square off with Kinsey. I thought that would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been good too.
For Arissa's story.
But I'm happy with Nolan.
Yeah.
And Arissa decides, like, she sends Daytak back down, and she's about to send Nolan down, and she's like, I'm not coming because we can't, there's children here. We can't blow this ship up. We're...
blow this shit up? You crazy?
And basically says, we can just open it back up and it'll vent, but it's going to shoot the ship out of our solar system. It's going to take us very far away.
Yeah, like basically FTL travel, just from the power of this.
And, Nolan's like, oh, yeah, okay, that's sure.
We'll stay.
We'll stay. And then he totally...
live together, die together.
Yeah.
And so he says he's going to stay with her, but... He
tricks her. Yeah, he shocks her and puts her in a pod and says, "You have too much life to live yet."
Yeah.
He's older. He's done a lot of terrible things, especially during the wars and stuff. He has a lot to make up for.
Yeah. And committing genocide is not something he's down for either.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of like he has all these bad memories from the Volcanic War, where he was killing all of these aliens, and I think he wanted to be the reason that these aliens survived.
Yeah.
And not only that, he told Amanda before he went up there, the Volcanic Collective is not going to stop pursuing me.
Yeah.
He knew that no matter where he went on Earth, they would come after him. If he goes, he's good. I mean, obviously they're not going to follow him.
Right?
Yeah.
So the episode concludes with Nolan still on the ship, traveling the cosmos with the Omex still in stasis, and he's trying to find a home for the Omex. And Arissa has this great voiceover, just kind of narrating like a final. It's like a denouement, in Shakespeare or something. It really was gorgeous.
Yeah, and it just that, like, you have the main character Nolan. Arissa's almost the main character, but Nolan really is the main character. And you have him leaving on a spaceship with her voicing over. It felt very series finale.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it concludes the entire series. If they never picked it up again, it's fine because everything's been answered.
Yeah. And if they did pick it up again, they've got a great place to start from.
Yeah.
But given the ratings and everything, I really don't think they are. I think this was the series finale.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Very sathing series finale.
Yeah. I'm glad they did that because sometimes shows are hopeful that they'll get another season, and so they'll leave they'll leave it on a cliffhanger, or they won't wrap everything up, and then you're left wondering what's going to happen next. And this one, they did a good job. Like, it's all wrapped up if they don't get it, but they could it's a sci-fi. You can very easily continue the story.
Yeah. So, absolutely outstanding season. They saved the best for last, if this was indeed the last. We are hoping for more.
Yes, it's so good.
But
we're not counting on it.
Not counting on it.
It was very much a series finale. It felt that way.
Yeah. All right, so upcoming we will have our review of The Dark Matter Season 1 finale, so stay tuned for that. But until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the like button and subscribe for more content. We'll see you next time.